Yep, it's Dirty Boys Radio on your Hot 104.1, St. Louis source for hip-hop and R&B. 8+ in this thing right now with family in here. St. Louis, Hillside, St. Charles. The Aviator Alliance is in the building, man.
What's good?
My dog St. O in this thing with me, man. What's happening, bro?
Chilling, bro. You know, I'm good. I'm on pernt.
We on pernt all the time, every time, you understand?
What's good, bro? What's good?
Man, everything is hella good, so
hella
to speak.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Hella good.
The real or fake has been moving out here, man. The album, man. The project is doing great.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. It's an honor to, have that next record, you know what I'm saying, after we had that first We Don't Love 'Em wave, to come back with another wave. Totally different, but it's good, man. The love definitely real, so I appreciate it.
It speaks to the versatility, man, because, when you have a big record like that out of the gate, people love to pigeonhole you.
Yeah,
I'm speaking in general, not just you, but, people love to pigeonhole artists.
Definitely throw you in that box.
Throw you in the box,
Yeah,
so I think, like you said, like, coming with a record like Real or Fake, you're speaking on something totally different, and it's a way different vibe, and it's still fire.
Right.
Yeah, that's needed. That versatility is needed in the game, man.
Exactly.
And Via Dolorosa, is that how to say it? Did I say it right?
That's
Okay.
how you say it.
Always be uncomfortable like, did I say that right? Via Dolorosa. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess that up. But speaking of the title, what made you come stand for that project?
Basically, it was actually based off that whole We Don't Love 'Em wave. Like, I felt like when I had the We Don't Love 'Em record, a lot of people didn't really expect me to come with a record like that and for that record to be that big. Like, that record still get love, but then, like, afterwards, like, I kept putting out music. I never stopped putting out projects. I never stopped putting out music. But I felt like I did a lot of favors in that moment while I was high. I always been a humble cat, so I always showed people love. I always, did favors with people and stuff like that. But then I kind of felt like some people, not necessarily nobody in particular, but just in general, like in the streets, it's kind of like people were saying like, well, he fell off, or he like I don't have no another hot record after that record. So I felt like kind of like Jesus. That whole Via Dolorosa thing is like the path that Jesus walked. So I kind of felt like Jesus in a sense, because it was like everybody yelling your name saying you was cool, and then next thing you know they crucifying you. But then I felt like with this project, this was my comeback. Like, this was my resurrection. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of recreated the name. You know what I'm saying? Kind of simplified it. So that's what that was about. And on top of that, I was just going through a lot, not only just what people were saying, because I really don't care about that for real.
But you hear it.
Yeah, you hear it though. But I felt like too, my little bro Easy.
Shout out to Ease.
Ease, what up? Nah, he got diagnosed with MS. So it was like a real rough, it was a year where I was supposed to really drop what was supposed to be another project, but everything happened. I lost my dad. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But I think last year was my resurrection year, because I had my son, you know what I'm saying? I bought a crib. Everything was just going good, man. So I felt like that's what that was about. That was about walking through that path of struggle and only to come out on top. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You always want music to mark time, and
right?
Yeah, you want to be honest. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I feel like yeah, that's what it represents. You know what I mean? And especially what we talking about with the titles on this joint, like a real or fake or facts. It's almost like, man, it's a cause for separation, because it's a lot of people doing their thing, man. And it's not a separation in a bad way. It's just like, yo, I want myself to stand out. I feel like what I'm doing is different, and I want to be on my own platform.
Right, and I get a lot of flack for that. I get a lot of flack for not signing on with, you know what I'm saying, people and looking for that deal. Yeah. I'm more or less I just want to build my reputation as an artist. You know what I'm saying, and make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do or what I represent. You know what I'm saying, but. I mean, a lot of people got the people they look up to in the game. I look up to people who really grinded it out. My favorite rapper is Currency. Spitter, he grinded it out. He got his fan base. He got that cult following. That's what I want. If it take long for me to get it, I'm cool with that. But I just don't want to do too much compromising to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And Spitter kind of took the same route if you think about it. He had the Where the Cash At song. It was more clubby.
No Limit and Cash.
Right. I never signed on with nobody, but at the same time, I feel like I look at people like Jay-Z and stuff. They kind of stand. They always recreating themselves.
Long road, man.
Yeah, recreating yourself, but still being yourself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm about.
And the Facts video just dropped too.
Yeah. I wanted to put that out just because I feel like my little bro support me so much. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even that was the record that everybody was yelling you should shoot a video for. But I feel like as a team, me and Ease do what we want. It's not about doing what everybody expect all the time, but also he working on his project. We piecing that together. So I want to get him that little light in my stuff and show like he a big part of what I do. And I think he did his thing in the video to say that was like the first video we shot together. He did his thing.
He's a star too, man.
Yeah. I think he a bigger star than me for real. Like, to be honest, like that dude like got that charisma. Like I got it too, but he got the wave, man.
He's hilarious, man. He got his own glossary, like lingo, man. You know
he like Jimmy for Cam, like he like Jimmy was for Cam, like that voice, like I say he like a mix of Freaky and Jim, cause he just like he not, he cool with being my little bro or whatever, but at the same time he still his own man. He do his thing. Yeah. So.
Hell yeah, man. Aviator Alliance is working, as you can hear, and see St. Louis, man. 2016, we rolling out a few projects, I want to say, right? Ease, of course, is coming out.
Yeah, I got another one I'm working on. I got actually like 2 projects because I'm kind of back and forth with myself. I always do this to myself because I'm real hard on myself when it comes to like, I'm not necessarily trying to top Villa Dolorosa or anything before that. It just, I feel like I got to be speaking for this moment on how I'm feeling. And with everything going on in the city, I'm kind of like back and forth with myself. Like, I really need to be talking about that because like the city really going through a tough time. Like we got back to back years of just craziness. So I feel like I'm kind of like, I want to drop this catchy, popular type, like to give people, the wave, to just be happy and party. But at the same time, I feel like I need to talk about something. So I'm back and forth with myself, but we is working. So we got enough material to drop whenever. So it's cool. Like we working, Blur, shout out Blur. We working with Blur. We working with Bo Willie. Got a few other producers. Wiz always in the background doing something. So, he got the Think Smart moving. So we doing that. But yeah, we got some stuff coming though, man. Like we recreating a whole bunch of stuff too.
When you say that kind of struggle, I don't want to say struggle, but like that constant like thought of just like, man, if I do this record, I want to get back to this. Like I think it's good for both. Like the yin and yang is needed. You know what I'm saying? You want to give them something that make them dance at the same time. You want to give them something that make them think. Give them both. Like 2016, that's just wide open for everybody to give everybody what they want.
Right.
Ain't no limit on putting out. Oh man, I gotta wait 6 months, man. I just put out something.
Nah.
You gotta do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we keep dropping videos. Like we got more videos coming. I'm actually about to shoot a video with my homeboy Zeus. We got this song called "Pick Your Face Up."
That song hard. You played it for me. That song hard.
So we got that record. We gonna put that video out. I don't like saying too much because now is the days of just like surprising people. But yeah, I got actually just the new Nobody record. We just sent that out. See what that's working with. I got a record with Lil St. Louis, Doughboy, SDP, and me or whatever it's called. Bet Not. So I kind of apologize to all the DJs because they've been asking me for it. But we just trying to make sure it's right when we put it out. I don't like halfway doing nothing. So like when we send it out, it's gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? So we got that popping off. We got some stuff, man. Ain't really everybody that know me know I stay working. So ain't never no question. It's just a more like it's a harder effort to keep people aware of what you doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we just living, man. We good. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we do, man. We always just was us doing what we do. So.
Of course, man. Definitely have your own lane, your own path in this game here in the town and beyond. But to ask you a question, like, okay, when We Don't Love Them came out, I hadn't come here yet. It was like just before I got here, I believe. But y'all were younger at the time. And now what I'm seeing in the city is a lot of young artists doing their thing.
Yeah.
So what's your take on it? And if there's any advice you can lend to them, what's your thoughts on it?
I like what they doing, man. It's a lot of young talent, man, like from Foes to man, it's so many of them. Smino, Smino, King B doing this thing. Like, and I like it, man. If anything, I could tell them, just make sure all your stuff together, man. Make sure you got your merch early. Like, that's what we did. We had our merch. That's what made people rock with us for real. Because when the We Don't Love 'Em wave came out, we had hoodies. We had everything. I was just
talking to Wiz about that when he was
That's hoodies, how, all that came, that wave came from that. Like, that whole thing smart came from us being in KC and being in Austin and traveling. Like, we were traveling. And we was going to Iowa, but we going doing free shows, but we still making money because we got merch. You know what I'm saying? Get your business together though, man. Make sure you capitalizing off these people who rocking with your music. Like that's what it's about. Like it ain't really just about like the image of, you know what I'm saying? People get caught up in that whole image thing. Like just you got to give your fans something that like to support. Give them something to support, man. But like I said, bro. Everybody in the city, I feel like the city got a little wave right now. I like a lot of stuff I'm hearing. I be listening to everybody's music, so I mean, just keep doing what they doing, but stay out these streets too. Like the streets is real.
Very serious out here.
Yeah.
Definitely want my people to be safe.
Yeah,
Summer, you know,
be safe. You feel me?
Enjoy it because we gonna be lit this summer. Man.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot of things coming up.
They don't want to see you on Washington, but we still going on Washington because that's what we be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? It been real over there, but we, you know, we always do us.
It's hard not to live in fear. You know what I mean? We want to definitely, you know, be able to celebrate at the same time.
Definitely.
We just want to move in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all, man. And we gonna do that this summer, man. We gonna make sure we live. We gonna make sure everything hella good. We gonna be right, St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis, man. St. Orleans in this thing right now, man. It's Hot 104.1, 8+ in this thing. Via Dolorosa's on iTunes, Spotify, all them
YouTube,
streaming joints.
Good,
YouTube,
everything.
all of that, man.
Name
What's the
it.
social too, bro?
The social, Saint O, SAINTOEAUX. A lot of people don't know how to say that. It's Saint O. It's
Give
on
them that little Louisiana vibe.
Yeah, little
Creole
Louisiana,
vibe.
yeah, little mixture. But yeah, we Saint O on everything, man. Just look up Saint O on Instagram, Snapchat. We stay on the Snap wildin', doing our thing.
Yes.
Raw trios.
Snap yondin'.
Snap yondin'. Yeah, but I'm on everything, man. Saint O, SAINTOEAUX, man. That's what we doing. And the website, www.olife.com, OEAUXlife.com.